Hi folks, how you doing? Just thought I'd just come on here just to say hello to everyone, happy Easter. Hope you've been like me and just like pigged yourself on chocolate eggs. I've been a good boy over the last few months. You know, just been watching what I've been eating and especially chocolate wise. Alcohol wise, I've shed some weight as well. You know, I've shed over, I reckon, it was over 3 stones I'd say. And I feel great. But I'm not going to talk about that, which is a bonus, and I feel good about myself for losing the weight. Hopefully lose some more as well. But I just came on to talk about the things which I enjoy doing. And when I say enjoy doing, I do enjoy doing them. Although it'd be nice to get a little bit more success from them. Well, you know what it's like, as you know, I went and wrote my first book, Evolve Origins, which to me, it's been a huge success. I honestly thought I'd have sold about 20 copies, if that. And, you know, it's like I've sold over 1,000, which to me is fantastic. I'm on the cusp of finishing my second book. I've said that weeks ago, but honestly, it's when I say on the cusp of finishing it, I reckon next month, I reckon it should be finished. Because there's just still a few wee bits and a few wee tweaks which need done to complete it. But yeah, so I mean, my books have been a joy to do. I've got out of my comfort zone to do them, especially the first one. I never thought I would ever get into doing any like writing or anything like that, especially after writing my first short film, Wild as the North, which did really well and won awards as well. But I'm just going to the old cliche about, you know, if it's to get where you want, you know, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And I think that's maybe, or I think it is, how you get to where you want to be in, you know, like in acting, especially up here in Scotland. What I'm going to say to you here is I actually fell out with a casting director for expressing my views on this, and she didn't like it. So, you know, I'm very outspoken. I'm at the age now where I just don't care about what I say. And yeah, I just think it's about not what you know, it's who you know, and that's my general feeling on it all. I mean, I'm lucky to have been in some really good stuff. You know, I've obviously been in Outlander shows, Outlander, the show, and then obviously Outlander Blood of My Blood, where I had some dialogue in that. But, you know, I've also been in numerous feature films. Obviously mostly indie films, but obviously a couple of mainstream films as well. And I feel great because I've did that. But I just feel with the casting aspect is up here, I just think it's same old, same old. You look at a lot of the castings which happen on certain platforms, certain shows like on Netflix. You know, it's like particular shows which are filmed in Edinburgh, and you know, it's like they're Edinburgh shows, but they've got like Glaswegian accents in them. It's, you know, it's just about what the casting director thinks who are the best possible candidates for a show or a film. But, you know, actually, I think I was on social media one time, I think it was Facebook, and some girl who was from Glasgow, some actress, went and put down a comment saying, you know, they're filming in Glasgow, a big film, and it'd be nice if they had some Glaswegian actors in there rather than folk coming up from England and anywhere else. And I thought to myself, well, that's kind of rich. You know, when you get particular TV shows which are set in Edinburgh and it's like got Glaswegian accents in them. You know, and it's like, not, when I say this, I'm not against people from Glasgow, by the way. I love Glasgow. Glasgow, to me, I love Glasgow and Edinburgh. But I'm just talking about, like, where the casting is concerned. You know, it's like, I feel myself, I've done enough over the years to get roles in particular TV shows and films in Scotland. For some reason, I'm being overlooked by other actors from other cities. Now, I've did auditions before, and I know that I know what it's all about. You know, I mean, I could send in a fantastic audition to the casting director, and you know, it's not about what you can do on the screen. It's about, you know, the look as well. But you know, it's just like I feel it's a waste of time doing an audition if that's the case. You know, and it's a waste of my time, it's a waste of the caster's time. And, you know, it's just like, it's, honestly, I must have seen about 2 or 3 particular shows or films which have been on Netflix. And it's the same people that are being cast for certain things. And, you know, it's, as I said, I could speak about it now because I'm not really bothered what people will think of this, like casting directors. I'm at the age now where I could say what I want. If I was in my 20s or 30s, then yeah, I wouldn't say anything like this. But I'm actually not bothered now. You know, I know what I could do, I know what I could offer to a film or a TV show. But you know, I'm just kind of just now concentrating on my writing. I've got film work coming up, so I feel great about that. But I just kind of feel, you know, over the years it's just been very, very cliquey and Glasgow-esque when it comes to casting. And not just that, it's just about if your face fits as well, and obviously mine's doesn't fit in a lot of the casting directors, you know, for their castings. I've spoken to a lot of actors who know that a lot of the casting directors personally, and what happens is, you know, they know them well and they're like, they say how lovely they are and so forth. I've written to some of these casting directors and I don't even get anything back. There's maybe one that has, and she's been great and she knows who she is, and she's based in Edinburgh actually. But no, I just, when it comes to the castings here, it's just, you know, it's just all about the look, as I say, and obviously who you know. But just want to get that off my chest. You know, as I said, I'm not that bothered now, to be honest with you, about expressing what I think. We all have an opinion, that's my opinion. You know, so that's just how it is. But apart from that, I want to get it off my chest. The writing's coming on great, and also just plugging away on my YouTube channel, which I'm really, really enjoying. You know, and I absolutely love doing the different videos I'm doing. Going all over Edinburgh and all over abroad. I've done YouTube videos in America, Spain, down in England, and I've got more content coming as well. But I'm also on TikTok, which I really enjoy doing too. But you know, it's, as I said, I just wanted to get that off my chest, and yeah, as I said, I'm in my 50s now, and you know, I never know, there could be more parts coming up in particular TV shows or films, but unfortunately I don't think so with the casting directors that there is. And furthermore, if hopefully I'm pushing for my first book to be made into a film, and if it does come to that bridge, in order to cross it, I'm going to be getting casting directors elsewhere. So, you know, Scottish film, English casting directors. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely, lovely Easter weekend, and have a great day, and speak to you all soon. Okay, bye for now.